Welcome to Matthew's Friends cooking channel. We're into Chinese New Year today, and I'm just going to show you how to make a Chinese stir fry. This is a really good recipe for the ketogenic diet. It's very useful, very quick obviously, and you use nice fresh ingredients. So I'll crack on with it. First off, the pan has been warming. And you take some oil, and I'm using groundnut oil because it's really good for high heat. You can use any oil you like, but this is considered to be one of the best. And when the oil is hot enough, just move your pan around a bit. So there you've got your spring onions. Nice sizzle, and some garlic paste. Can't have a Chinese meal without garlic. Just going to splatter and splatter because it always does. You can adjust your heat a little bit. Now, ideally, Chinese food doesn't need to cook for too long. But we're going to use corn today, so this is not only a Chinese stir fry, it's also vegetarian. It'll be useful for some of you. Now I'm going to put in the peppers and the mushrooms. Oh, one's got away, make sure you've got them all. So just stir them around until they're coated in oil. Chinese food shouldn't be overcooked, but if you prefer your vegetables a little more done, then you just carry on cooking for a bit. Now you can see that they're well coated. I'm now going to add the corn. Now if it's frozen, then you would have to cook this for at least 6 minutes. But this is defrosted, so it's going to cook nice and quick. But I've just mentioned the frozen because you can actually use it from frozen. And once that's in, your bean sprouts. That's the next thing that needs more than a few seconds in. So stir that in. I've used bean sprouts. If you don't like bean sprouts, then of course you can add pak choy. That's a good choice. Just put it in your EKM or on the exchange list. And likewise with the pepper. And if you want to use red pepper to get a different colour in, then of course you wouldn't have quite so much. But if you prefer the red, then fine. Now at this stage I'm going to put the noodles in, and these are miracle noodles, not real noodles. These are the ones that are free, and these have been rinsed and boiled for 5 minutes according to the instruction on the packet. Then you can just add them to the recipe. And at the same time, some spice powder. Now if you like it nice and spicy, go for it. And the other seasoning is soy sauce. Soy sauce is a good seasoning. Just add that in at this stage and give it a good stir. I hope you can see that that's starting to look like a Chinese stir fry. These are noodles. I mean, you can use as many as you like really. I've put about 100 grams in here, so it makes it a substantial meal. But if you want the vegetables to be more predominant than the noodles, then just cut the noodles down a bit. But of course you can't cut the veg Now you've got to stick to your prescription for the veg, but as I say, the noodles are free, so the choice is yours. You can have a little of them or quite a lot if you're really hungry. Now they're all good and hot, and the last thing I'm going to add is sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is really key to Chinese cooking. You only need a very, very little of it, barely a gram. You put it at this stage because it's nicer if you don't overheat it for too long. So you just drizzle in about a gram of it, no more than 2 grams definitely. And make sure that's mixed in.